Have you ever been faced with a seemingly impossible situation? Or perhaps you can relate to this. Have you ever felt uncertain about God's promises? In Genesis chapter 15, we meet Abraham, a man who had put his trust in God for a promise of a son, through whom all the families of the earth would be blessed. But now years have passed and his wife Sarah is old and barren. Can God really keep his word? Is the promise still valid? These questions must have crossed Abraham's mind. That night, troubled by these thoughts, he went outside to gaze up at the vast starlit sky. And there in the darkness, God spoke to him, saying, "Look up into the heavens and count the stars if you can." Startled, Abraham looked up and replied, "But I am only a man, O Lord, and all these stars are too numerous for me to count." Then God said to him, "So shall your offspring be." Have you ever looked up into the night sky and marveled at the countless stars? How small we feel in comparison. Just as Abraham must have felt a sense of insignificance in the face of the vast cosmos, yet God used this moment to reassure him. God took Abram aside and said to him, "Know for certain that your offspring will be so numerous that it will be impossible to count them." God then led Abraham into a deep sleep and placed all kinds of wonderful things, including very large animals, in front of him and said, "Look at these animals, Abraham. Do you think your offspring will come from there?" Abraham looked at the animals and replied, "I don't know, God, who will actually come from there." Then God said to him, "That is why your offspring will be strangers in a land not their own, and they will be enslaved and oppressed for 400 years. But I will judge the nation to which they will be enslaved, and afterward they will come out with great possessions." Throughout history, God has demonstrated that his promises are indeed true. He has delivered his people from oppression time and time again, and when they faithfully follow him, he has blessed them abundantly, just as he promised. As we reflect on God's promises to Abraham, let us remember that no matter how difficult the circumstances may seem, God is still in control. He has the power to fulfill his words and to bless his children abundantly. If you've never subscribed, now is a good time to do so. And don't forget to follow for more.